Hi, I'm Mike Levin, helping you fight obsolescence. This is the year of the Linux desktop. No, not really. There is no Linux desktop. Or more accurately, they don't matter. Desktops are all the same, and they're easy to learn. Consumer products brought to you by Steve Jobs, who recognized their profitability. Stolen from Xerox, and stolen again. Envious of the fun, Unix sprouted Windows 2, also around 1984, in the form of X Windows, but it was really ugly. So in 96, Linux got a cool desktop environment, KDE, but it was proprietary. Qt is not free, so no thank you. So a year later, we got GNOME. That's better. Soon, every Linux distro radically customized their desktop until they became obscenely fragmented. Just one more mint, it's wafer thin. Then, in 2011, the world's second space tourist tried bringing us Unity. But it lost to gnomes. There's a reason Linux desktops fail to catch on. And no, it's not just because Microsoft pressures computer manufacturers to only offer Windows. It's because the majority just doesn't care. They're not computer users, not in the old sense, the sense of those intrepid individuals coercing machines to do their bidding. And it's only in that old sense that makes one computer Linux and another computer not. Again, it's GNU Linux. It's the features from the command line which should have a prompt that looks like this. And not like this. Notice the backslashes. Backslash, backslash, backslash. That's what it feels like, Microsoft, whenever I have to use them. You might think it's a silly distinction, but it makes all the difference. It indicates features like standard Unix commands, sorry PowerShell, data piping, Vim, and standard paths like /user/bin. Notice the forward slashes. These Unix-born technology conventions are now considered universal. If you're a computer conjurer in the old sense, doing coding, web development, or any sort of automation, then this stuff really does deeply matter. The habits and muscle memory you form over the years must last, free of the idiosyncrasies of proprietary platforms and the churn of profit-motivated consumer products, here today, gone tomorrow, along with your skills, relevancy in the market, and willingness to offer loyalty to a company. Apple knew this and switched their underlying OS to Unix in 2007, creating an unholy alliance between Unix sea geeks and design nerds. It worked and ensured Apple's survival. Told you so. Ironically now, this means Mac doesn't have an official free and open source software repository like Windows does. Wait, what? That's right, Homebrew is not official. I mean, it's called Homebrew. You think Apple would support free? And yep, Microsoft officially offers Ubuntu's repo, and Ubuntu itself for that matter. Almost 10 years after Apple switched to Unix, Microsoft experimentally added Linux support to their developer track. Fast forward to today, and you can have a genuine Linux command line, even while it's still Windows behind the scenes. And that's just fine. Because now there's a path to freedom. What to do? Accept Microsoft's gift while watching out for pitfalls, like VS Code dependence. Open a PowerShell and type WSL -- install. You'll get Linux in minutes. Just stay aware of the pitfalls. Microsoft had to support Linux, but they don't have to make it easy using their own tools to gain independence from them. For example, the Windows Terminal program is good and you should use it, but you can't remove Azure from the menu, though you can rename it. But still, get the Windows Terminal program if it's not already installed. For the latest Windows 11, it looks like Windows Terminal gets installed with Ubuntu. For the rest of us, go to the Microsoft Store, type in Windows Terminal, install it, find it on the start bar, run it, make its icon easy to find, and set its default profile to Ubuntu. Then go to Settings and set its launch mode to full screen, and start using it with virtual desktops. Virtual desktops are supported on Windows, Mac, GNOME, and KDE. It's like wraparound monitors, but free. Get used to them. This starts your path to desktop environment independence. Try living in full screen terminal. You'll feel right at home one day on non-Windows systems. If you can, then you've got Vim. Try Vim Tutor. If you panic, just Windows key left and right for your other virtual desktops. But stick to it, it's worth it. Try keeping a daily journal at first to alleviate you from the pressure of coding while learning Vim. It provides the perfect reason to practice, and soon I'll see you here in Linux. It's still proprietary because Windows. You know what? You're right, Mr. RMS, except for the commands that you wrote, of course. But it's a start. Maybe someday we won't need our slick proprietary host OS desktops as a safety blanket. But at least we'll have recovered some of the ancient lost arts. Everything old is new again. Please refer someone that you think needs to see to this video. I'm Mike Levin, helping you fight obsolescence. Thank you.